Today, sustainability is becoming a big topic. Now we can hear the noise becoming louder and louder than before. So what I'm going to share with you, we need to do some balancing. Economic growth, that is important to grow a business, and social development, and last of all, environmental protections. If we don't do that, it becomes an issue. So we must not compromise the action taken today, so preserve for our future generations. If you look carefully, nearly 40% of the energy generations that produce has all greenhouse effect. And industrial and commercial took half of it. The other 50% will be used in the residence. In our home, we have air cons, washing machines, all this. Renewable energy, you can see wind power, solar power, and hydropower. All these three renewable energy will not be able to complement for the rest of power generations. But a big chunk of it will still be fossil fuels, hydrocarbon gas. So what can we do our part as individuals? In the past, I always hear question asking, what do oil companies do about environmental pollution? Today, I'm going to ask ourselves, what can we do to help to reduce the environmental pollution and to reduce the carbon footprint, especially in our homes? I've been thinking of that. So I've been asking my family, the aircon, you set the timer, set it on and cut it off. It's cool enough. Maintain at 25 degrees, not so cold. So try to consume less energy, because the day will come that we have to pay for the carbon footprint. Okay. And in Singapore, the government installed 1,000 megabyte of solar panel. So just to help to reduce the carbon footprint. And this is a heat recovery system where you use the gas engine and gas turbine, but these are not GSG emission free. So they still have a certain percentage. So what are the environment criteria that we have to look into? So we have started to rethink eliminate waste at source. So use less, reduce material and equipment, and do recycling of material and energy recovery, and then end of life cycle. But now, if you go to shopping mall, you have to pay for the plastic bag, unlike before. So that's one way of help to reduce environmental pollution. And everybody knows about this symbol: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So if we play our part, and then less energy is consumed, the power generation company also produce less energy. So that we can save for our future generations. And for corporate social responsibility, you look carefully at this chart, people, planet, profit, and the center is sustainability, which I mentioned in the first place, economic growth, social development, and environment protection. So we cannot make profit too much and then affect the environment. So this is what it is. And at Mobile Group, which is ExxonMobil distributors, they also are aware of this ExxonMobil requirement. So they get the ISO 9001, which is the Quality Management System, QMS, and the Environmental Management System. So they are ready. They can help the customers. They have to get ready themselves. So Mobile Loop sustainability approaches focus on responding to customer needs. So what are the needs that we need to focus on the customers? Collaborate to achieve their business goal. So when we see the customer, we are not always looking at our own goal, but we work with the customer to find out what their goal they want to achieve. And support their sustainability effort. Creating innovative product, services that deliver both business and sustainability related benefit. We have a condition-based monitoring program to increase equipment life safety and efficiency and productivity. And the other one is enabling trucks, marine fleet operator to reduce oil consumption and costs. And we recommend the use of high-performance lubricant to extend oil life and protections and extend oil drain interval. Engineering services program based on ExxonMobil robust program select to meet the need of each individual customers. That's what we are doing over the years. So the innovative product and solutions you can see that increased car fuel economy. We have the Mobile One, very famous Mobile One, where you will notice that in the Porsche car, the cap there is filled with Mobile One, 0W40. And for the commercial vehicle, we have the Mobile Direct One. And for the hydraulic oil, we have the DT10XL, which is an excellent oil. And also for the industrial equipment, we have the Mobile SSC series, which is a synthetic product. And to keep gas turbine clean from deposit and longer oil life, we have two products. That's the 932 GT, mainly used in GE gas turbine, and almost should for life, to be used for life, I would say. And the DD700 series gear. And for the marine applications, we have the Mobile Guard M series and the Mobile Guard 540 to reduce feed rate consumption optimization program. Type of engineering services that under mobile brand, that what are we offering? Plant study to help the customer to understand ourselves, and we do lubricant survey, investigative analysis by our technical lab based in US, and lubricant recommendations to make sure that the right lubricant is going to the equipment, and use oil analysis program. So these are part of the program that we offer to customers. Of course, there are still a lot more, so we see which one is more need by the customer. And we have a lot of field works, plant study, we work with the customer, gear inspections, these are open gear inspection, and borescope inspections, engine inspection, and hydraulic inspection that we carry out to help the customer to understand their equipment. And end of the day, we will give them a report. Some of the objectives that we have accomplished is the DT10XL68, which is a zinc-free hydraulic oil. They help Nestle hydraulic injection machine by keeping the system clean from deposits. And this has achieved an annual saving of almost $18,600, excluding spare part cost and downtime. And this proportional control valve is the biggest issue in the past. This is a Hansa cooling tower gearbox. The chemical plant has been replacing gearboxes over the year. They thought they did their own analysis, and they came to consult us, and we found that the way they did is not enough to get the right answer. So we helped them to solve the problem, and ever since, there's no replacement of gearboxes. So there are 16 gearboxes, cooling tower gearboxes, in a chemical plant. So that helped them to save about US $800,000. And this is a logistic truck company. We recommend them, after we study their condition, we recommend them our product. And using a condition monitoring program and also on-site inspection with the customer. So we protect their trucks, reliability and operational safety, and increase their productivity. And they achieve an annual saving of $500,000 ringgit. Of course, this is a big fleet customer who has a few hundred trucks. This is an offshore oil platform. So to reduce operational complexity and misapplications, we done an audit and reduce the lubricants from 34 to 16 products. Thereby, they achieve a reduction of 50% consumption. So there's no leftover product. So they are very happy. And last but not least, this is a PSA Marine. While they're using a grease that's always layman term, we call it melt, but couldn't do the job. So we recommended this another grease product that they're able to extend the re-lubrications. So less lubricant is used, so they managed to achieve over $15,000 of saving. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leong. And I think the one important aspect that I see here as well is not only the savings in money, it's also the savings in CO2, because
Yes.
you produce less used oil, yes?
Yes, and they use less product, which means reduce the carbon footprint, because the moment you produce a product, you need electricity to produce. And those spare parts that you will replace, they need a machine to produce, where the machine get the power from the power generation. So in another word, indirectly, they're helping to reduce the carbon footprint.
So I'm waiting for the audience, any questions here? But while we're waiting, one question that came up, because I'm very happy to have a marine engineer professional here.
Yes.
And looking into the future of marine transport, what do you see as fuels if we have to go away from fossil fuels? How will our ships be propelled in the future?
Oh, that is an interesting question. I think the engine will still be there because they invest millions of dollars to install.
Yeah.
The only thing that they need to do is install those, what you have the car, where they install those filters.
Yeah.
And they add in AdBlue.
Oh,
Ship,
okay.
they do have this.
Yeah, so scrubbers or...
Scrubbers, yes.
Yeah.
They pass through filters. I did a seminar for marine. I have that picture. So I spoke to my customer, do you have this? And that is the only way that will help to reduce environmental pollution. The byproduct come out will be water and nitrogen.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of worrying about what's happening to marine transport in the future.
Yeah, they will have to go for, IMO stated that they have to go for 500 ppm sulfur now.
Do you foresee the lubricants to change as well then?
Yes, and you don't need so much high TBN now. Yeah, to compensate for the drop in sulfur.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions from the audience? If not, then Mr. Leong, I thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you.
Please enjoy the rest of the exhibition. Thank you. Jessica was very happy.